All right, so it's been a week. I know I said I'd do it for a couple days, but because of work and all that, I just had to wait till my next day off. So it's been a week that the tires have been sitting, and so they feel pretty sturdy right now. I can't really tell what gauge they're at right now, just because I'm not that good. But I can set you down and then tell you. Now, sorry about the shakiness of it all, but so I'm gonna tell you a little thing that I do. So today, right now outside, it is toasty. How toasty? I have to look it up because I can't tell you off the top of my head. If the internet wants to work, I'll tell you. Okay, it's 30 degrees Celsius. I don't speak Fahrenheit. So 30 degrees Celsius, you can Google that, figure it out for yourself. So, it's pretty toasty. Alright, even though I just let out a bunch of air, it's still at like 70. Now, this is one of the fun things about using Presta valves instead of Schraders. Because a Presta is pressure based, it just makes it so it's not very fun. Because a lot of times Schrader are volume based. So, it makes it a lot of fun when you let out a lot of air on accident. But back to my little tidbit of information. So, because it's so hot out right now, and because it's like getting into summer, the way that I fill my tires, so like, you know how normally on a tire it'll say on the side like, fill to 100 psi. I go to like 95 if it's like a really hot day. Just because due to laws of thermodynamics and how the increase in temperature will create an expansion of the volume of air, I kind of give it some space to move around on its own without being at 100, and then it continues to grow because of the increasing air as well as being on the road and having it. So the road heats it up as well. So I just try to avoid that because in the past I was out biking with one of my buddies. We were 20k from where we parked, and I didn't pack a spare that day. Tire popped, and it wasn't like a puncture, it was like I want to say pressure or a wear spot, because it wasn't like it was more of a so it was a spot that got wore down, hitting rocks and bumps and everything. So, ever since then I decided to keep it a little lower, just so that way it does allow for more absorption as well as more growth time. But yeah, that's my little tidbit of information. As far as I know, I'm the only one who does it. Yeah, that's just one of the things I do. Because I do things differently as if something doesn't work the first time. Like, if you guys notice, every time I put the bike tires on after I change the tube, I always fit my brakes, because these brakes, they shift, so I have to check it every time, as well as a lot of times before I start riding I check them as well, just because if it's sitting somewhere it does tend to get shifted. And my buddies had that, I've had that, and I just never noticed before. The first time I tried to change the spares this year, you would have noticed I also messed around with a shifter, because I noticed that my 6th and 7th gear were the same, just because the shifter wasn't making that jump like it should have. So I had to kind of mess around with that, see how that was working, and fix that. But I didn't mention about the like how the pressure was. So that one, no, I did say that one was about 70, and you might have been able to hear on the mic how much of a drop there was because when I pushed the needle, a lot came out. This one is sitting a little under 80. I did have some come out here as well, and so, you know, it's not bad. It's sitting in a basement where the temperature does fluctuate a lot compared to outside, so I can't complain about that. But the thing about going from the basement to going outside is there will be a big temperature flux, as well as, you know, getting it up the stairs is not fun at all. Like, it's nice to be able to work on it down here and not have a cat get hair on the gears and all that, and get it caught all in the components of the bike. However, shifting up and down those stairs is a pain in the ass. But all that fun just comes with the territory. Oh, fun stuff. Now, am I going to take this thing out for a bike ride right now? No. Am I going to take it out possibly later? Yes. Because right now, since that it's, oh, this is loud. Right now, since it's about at its peak, so, you know, I have time to kill, so I might do it later in the afternoon or towards this evening, just when the sun's beginning to go down, heat's beginning to drop, just so I don't have to deal with maximum sunlight. I am already burnt from work, and I don't mean kinda burnt. So I'm gonna try and get a chance to stay out of the sun wherever I can. If you guys want me to, I might make a video about what I keep in my bike pack. Because, you know, this is one thing that I carry a lot of times just because, you know, it's hard to fit everything you need into, what are they called? Into your jerseys when you're cycling, because, you know, a lot of the time they have 3 spots. Those spots are elastic. However, you can't fit everything you need, and then some things aren't comfortable to fit there. And like even pro cyclists have tricks of the trade, which they keep some things in certain spots, and long distance cyclists have other tricks of the trade. It just becomes one of those things where you gotta plan, figure it out, what works for you, what you need to take, what you don't, because everybody has to take different stuff. But yeah, I always, or not always, I most of the time do keep my bike case on here, unless I'm doing like a short ride around my house. Then I don't see it as a necessity to bring it, just because if something goes wrong, I'm like 5 minutes away, so I can like get something figured out. If anything, I walk back because it's not far. I live in a safe area and don't have to worry about anything bad happening, which I am lucky to have. But yeah, it's pretty well done for down here. Now you get to see me do the fun thing and take it upstairs. And the way that I film my videos is I'm going to take it up some stairs, pause, shift the camera, and then resume, which is going to be a lot more fun. Like this is the most fun spot. Like going up isn't that bad. Coming down, you have to bend your handles in a specific way in order to get around this corner right here. So, you know, it makes it a lot of fun. I also kind of just screw it, or I also kind of just said screw it, and just took the bike up in one shot because I forgot how heavy it was, because it's been sitting down here for months on end. But I also had to come down, grab mini bike pump, big bike pump, shoes, and bag. Now this is another fun spot because there is stuff behind the door, making it extra fun to bring this thing out here. Nice. Big plus about this bike, road bike with a kickstand. You know, you don't find many road bikes with kickstands. This thing, lucky enough to have one, so I don't have to lay it down anywhere. Nice. Oh, barely in frame. Nice. Nailed it. That is what that big crash sound was. My bike caught it, it lost its balance, and down she went. This is why kickstands are nice. You don't have to balance shit. Why are you going back out? You just came in. Alright. That was fun. This just doesn't seem right. Wrong way. I mean, that's better. Now, I don't know how far I did, how fast I did it. I don't really know any of the stats right now because I didn't wear my Garmin. So I'll figure it all out, Google Maps it, put it up here. This is probably where it's going to be. But, you know, tubes, they held up. I went down some bumpier roads. Now, wouldn't always recommend doing it. However, basically all the roads out here are bumpy if you have the chance to ride smooth roads. When you have new inner tubes, I suggest kind of doing that just to wear them in. So that way they're not brand new when you're giving them a bit of wear and tear. Sorry, I keep switching. My shoulders are really sore. I feel like the better thing to do right now would just be to do this. Nice. Or like this will work too. So, I'm vibrant neon red according to this camera, which I don't doubt. I got dehydrated while I was out there. It's really warm, and you know, I have the fun thing of when I get warm and begin to perspirate, I go vibrantly red, which is a very nice feature because it makes it look like I have anger issues, which is always fun because I look like the cartoon frustrated person. But, you know, I have some things I want to say. They don't make sense to be in this video, so they might be in a Friday video, if not the next video. The next video I plan, if I do another biking one, to take you guys out with me. It's just today, based on the amount of time that I had, I didn't have it where I could put on the GoPro and just go out for 30 minutes with a GoPro on. There wasn't reason for me to do that. But if I'm doing something longer, I'll take the GoPro out, so that way, you know, I might be able to talk to you guys. You guys will see what I'm doing and kind of go through like all the steps of when I ride. But, you know, I don't really have a lot of extra things to say. One of the things that I want to hear from you guys about, though, is if you want me to keep doing the outros, because you guys have been here for more than a couple weeks. You know that I do the, like, comment down below anything you want to see here, talk about, while you're down there. Feel free to hit the like button as well as to subscribe if you're new around here. With it all being said, don't forget, don't party too hard. I'll catch you guys again in the next video. Have a good one. That's how I normally end my videos. However, I feel like there isn't a lot of people making it to the end of the video, so that just becomes kind of pointless. But if you guys want me to keep doing it, I'll keep doing it. But I've kind of just gone through this mindset where it's like, is this necessary? Like, is this really beneficial for like different parts of the channel? As you guys know, I've taken out the Tuesday videos because there wasn't a lot of interaction with them. But you know, I want to keep it to the 3 videos, doing the Monday, Friday, and Sundays. But just let me know what you guys think, because if you want me to keep doing the outros, I will keep doing them. I know some of the Fridays videos, I haven't been doing the outros on them. But, yeah. With that all being said, feel free, comment down below what you think about the outros, anything you want to see, hear, talk about. Comment it all down below as well while you're down there. Feel free, hit the like button as well as to subscribe if you're new around here. With it all being said, don't forget, don't party too hard, and I'll catch you guys again in the next video. Have a good one.